Good morning. Oh, good afternoon. It's Barbara. Thank you for joining me for coffee. Look. Here we are. I'm standing in my garage door. We are in a winter wonderland. There is not a breath of breeze out here. This is very light snow, so it's very possible that... Oh! Somebody came up our driveway. Oh, I wonder if we have a package on the front porch. Anyway, oh, I do feel a little bit of a breeze. I guess it's sticking to the trees pretty well, because usually if there's any breeze, this snow will fall off the trees. But anyway, so we are living in a winter wonderland. You can see our driveway needs work. Yeah, but those marks are from a truck. I wonder what we got. Good morning, it's Barbara. I was right, we did get a package. So that's fun. All right, Dennis is in his shoveling clothes because you saw the driveway. I am not in my shoveling clothes because my back. Let's see. I think any color I have goes with these. The sweater. So I am going to have this. This is, let's see, I think this must be Mary Kay. You know, again, I'm going to rant and rave. Yeah, it's Mary Kay. Oh, duh. About people who don't... Oh, look at Dennis. He's fixing my chair. I'm so excited. That chair, just not that comfortable for me. It's his chair from his office. This is a good color. Oh, I bet this would go beautifully with my Scream sweater too. And not be quite so matchy-matchy. I think the other one is too matchy-matchy. This would be better. I can't help him with that chair. It's very heavy, but you know, my back. Hold on though. Okay, so Dennis has been busy. Look. My chair's here. Now I'm going to have to move all that junk behind my chair because it's no longer invisible because the other chair was so much bigger. Yay! I have had this chair for months now because probably since May. Because this was my parents' chair and my dad had to redecorate and whatever and got rid of the chairs. He slept in this chair for years. It's very comfy. And this is the chair I was sitting in. It's taking up more room than we'd like, but it's going to go in Dennis's office when he's finished clearing it out and everything. So, but this chair just wasn't that comfortable for me. Did I hear you go upstairs and you got my heating pad? Oh, good.
Yeah, all your stuff, including the heating pad, is piled on top of Mom's chair.
Oh, okay. I'll clear that before she comes down.
Like your belts and all that stuff.
Okay.
Are you paused while I'm doing this?
Yes.
I'll stop.
No, you can go. You're not going to be very noisy very long. See?
Very noisy stuff.
Yeah, that was the noisy part. Go ahead.
All right. That was a drop. But...
So Wally's watching me. Oh, Wally's watching you. I'm not moving. we have this pharmacy not far from the vets that has all kinds of medical equipment and things like that. And that's where I got my compression socks for when I was having my vein surgery. Anyway, so I went and got a gizmo for my back. Some kind of, not exactly a truss, because it's a little more comfortable than the torture thing that Aura and Garland had. But I went and got that because I thought that would help to have pressure on my muscles in my back, and I think I was right about that. But I only wore it for a little while because I can't put the heating pad on when I have that. And I really mostly had the heating pad on all day. And while I could still tell that my, back was doing whatever it's doing, which is making me crazy, it didn't hurt very much. So the pain went down to a dull pain between a discomfort and a dull pain, instead of, like when I was in the emergency room, they kept, asked me from 1 to 10, how high is your pain? Well, when it was really, really painful, it was like an 8. When it wasn't, it was more like a 3, so it vacillated between those, and it went way, way down, under treatment from that heating pad. So I was relatively comfortable yesterday, and last night I took some pain med, and I slept pretty well. And when I got up, I have spent an hour plus on my heating pad this morning, and yeah, so that's good news to me. The weird thing to me is it doesn't feel like my bones or my backbone or any of those bones are involved in this at all. It feels like it's all muscle. Barbara thought maybe it was diverticulitis. I was thinking about that physician's assistant who said, oh, the only thing in there is muscles and bone. That's not true. There's guts in there too. Intestines are down there. Now, whether they would cause it to hurt in my back, I don't know. But I'm just saying. I know there's more than just muscles and bones there. Anyway, so yesterday was a good day. However, I did not knit at all. I'm actually reading a book called The Yellow Room, and I forget the name of the author, and it's a very old-timey book. I had told you a few weeks ago that I ended up on YouTube watching this guy who has a channel about books. And he did like the 10 best murder mysteries. Oh, he did the 10 best murder mysteries. And I think he said The Yellow Room, but unless the victim dies at the end of the book, she didn't get murdered. She didn't die, but she got very, very attacked. But anyway, it's an old-timey lock room mystery. And it was written quite some time ago, maybe even 100 years ago. I mean, it's an old book. But I got the hiccups. I'm enjoying it a lot. But it's not a quick read for me because, the writing style is a little bit different, and I kind of have to read the words. Now, I'm a skimmer, so I can read really fast because I'm a skimmer, but if you can't skim when you're a skimmer, then you take longer. So I'm reading this book, but I also watched a little TV. Aura and I watched Vera. Dennis made us a beautiful fire, and as you can see, it snowed overnight. So it really felt like a good day for a fire, and we had a lovely fire. So it was a nice, cozy, and I was very warm because I had a fire and I had a heating pad. But, yeah, so it was a pretty good day for me. I didn't do very much, and Dennis is like, I don't want you doing anything that might hurt your back. I don't want, So he was just putting the dishes away, which is why I paused, because it can be a noisy thing. Because he doesn't want me leaning over and, so he's such a sweetheart. So anyway, I'm being careful. And I'm seeing the doctor this afternoon, late this afternoon. So I'm going to spend the day on my heating pad. And my new chair. I'm so excited to have my chair. I really never liked that other chair. It wasn't that comfortable for me. And, but you could see it's so much bigger in the hallway that it's kind of blocking the way. If Aura wants to go play the piano, we'll have to move that chair out of her way. But it's easy to move, so we can do it. But she has not shown any interest in playing the piano lately, I'm afraid. I don't think she's played the piano since Christmas Eve when she played us Christmas carols and we all sang. But if she wants to play, and we won't tell her we'll have to move the furniture, we'll just, anyway. I'm excited to have my chair though. Very excited. Yeah, that was my dad's chair. Of course, Aura's chair is my dad's chair too. So what happened was, he couldn't sleep lying flat. He hadn't slept in a bed in years. He had slept in that chair. And so we ended up getting him the fancy recliner that Aura uses because it's designed to be slept in. And it gets your feet up high enough. His feet never got high enough, and he always had swollen ankles. So anyway, when he redecorated and did stuff, he was, I should have realized that he was feeling very end of life because he was divesting himself of stuff in a very sparsely furnished apartment. Anyway, so I took that chair, the green chair. They're called stressless chairs because they don't put stress on any part of your body. And I sat in it just for a second, and Dennis check if it's good for your back. But it felt good on my back. It felt like my back was supported. So I'm very excited. But now I've got to do something about that stuff behind the chair. But I've been feeling like, that's one more place where we put stuff that needs to be dealt with. And the bin back there is full of kids stuff that my girls don't even care about anymore. I should just take the whole bin and just give it to Goodwill. No, Maisie, no. She puts her feet up on me. Right? You know better than that. There's my Pearl in the bed. And there's my Maisie. Hey, can you say hi? Can you say hi? There's my girl. There's my girl. So they're my two girls. Anyway. So not too much to talk about because, when you're sitting on a heating pad all day, it doesn't, it's not that dramatic. Although we did have a very nice fire. Very nice fire. And I did go out. I went to that store and I got, here's the box. I got this. So we'll see. But I do intend to talk to the doctor about my arm while I'm there, as has been recommended by you, the people who care about me. I know you do care, and that's why you advise me, and I do take your advice seriously. I don't always take your advice, but I do take it seriously. All right. So, my back is starting to ache a little bit, so I am going to go sit on my new chair with my heating pad. I think maybe I'll wrap that heating pad in an extra layer of towel. On the other chair, I had a thin pillow and in my back, and then I put the heating pad on that, and then I leaned on it. But I don't need that pillow for this chair, so just want another layer between the chair and the heating pad, I think. I'll think about that. Anyway, I will let you know what the doctor said. Now I'm starting to feel like an old lady. I used to laugh because the kids, when they were very small, they would go spend 3 weeks in the summer with Mama and Papa, my exes, their grandparents on their father's side, and they lived in Florida. Okay. One summer they came home. I'm like, so what did you do with Mom and Papa? Oh, we went to the doctor every day. I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm feeling like. Oh, go to the doctor every day. I'm not going to the doctor every day, as you well know. I'm not going to the doctor maybe often enough. But anyway, I'm talking about my aches and pains. This is an old lady, old American lady. Now, if I were British, I'd be talking about the weather. Just teasing, just teasing. I was talking about the weather. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. I'm feeling pretty good. Please take good care of yourselves. Please, please, please stay safe and stay sane.